Eggplant.
Knowing how to debug image and OCR searches is a critical aspect of using Eggplant Functional. The image update and OCR update panels are two features of Eggplant that enable understanding of matching issues and provide a mechanism for addressing the issues. The default behavior when using the Eggplant Functional GUI is for the update panels to appear automatically whenever an image search or OCR search fails. There is a UI menu that allows suppression of the update panels. There is also a setting to use auto update, which I will discuss later in this video. Often it's helpful to allow the image found function to trigger the update panels, such as if there has been a known update to the look and feel of the application under test. There is a setting in the Run menu to enable the update panels to trigger when image found returns false, if required. The Run menu is not the only way to control the behavior of the image and OCR update panels. The image update is a global property that allows control of the update panels via scripts. The default setting is On, which allows manual troubleshooting of the matching issue through the Eggplant functional interface. Off suppresses the panels, and Auto enables auto update. When the global property is set to Off, no update panel appears, and the script immediately throws an exception and fails when an image or OCR search is unsuccessful, such as in this example. This setting does not allow any manual intervention to troubleshoot the matching issue. When set to On, a new panel appears in the UI when an image search or OCR search is unsuccessful. The update panel displays a set of possible remedies for the matching issue. The remedies are based on a set of diagnostics executed automatically when an image or OCR search fails. Each remedy corresponds to not only a search diagnostic, but also to a highlighted rectangle over top the viewer window for the set. This is the image update panel, which includes remedies and diagnostics specific to image searches. When working with remedies other than standard search, which I'll discuss later, it's important to confirm that the remedy is highlighting the appropriate element on the UI. In this example, the scaling search and original location remedies indicate the wrong parts of the UI, which means using these two remedies would cause false positives. The dynamic tolerance and discrepancy search both look promising, as they are correctly highlighting the refresh button part of the UI. The decision of which remedy to use is important. Discrepancy search is generally the lowest priority, as it is less flexible than other remedies such as dynamic tolerance or alternate types, and the search is somewhat slower to execute. The method of using the remedy is also important. Depending on which type of remedy is selected, a different set of options becomes available in the dropdown. Replace image, add representation, and capture to helper all capture entirely new images, which is often not desired in cases where remedies that allow reuse of a single image are available. An example of such a remedy is dynamic tolerance. Dynamic tolerance increases the range of acceptable colors in an image match, which sometimes allows the same image to be used across different or dynamic environments. In this case, it makes more sense to apply the fix instead of choosing one of the other options, as it results in reusing that image instead of recapturing a new one. An exception to this rule is the scaling search remedy. Usually, it's better to address the image scaling through code changes, rather than applying a scale directly to an image's properties through apply fix. Using the Do This button allows the script to be resumed with the selected remedy in use. In addition to the Start tab, where remedies are displayed, there's also the Diagnostics tab, which displays the status of all executed diagnostics, and the Properties tab, which allows experimentation and combination of multiple diagnostics at once for troubleshooting purposes. Sometimes, in cases where the captured image and the appearance of the element on the SUT are too different, the update panels will not be able to provide any helpful remedies. In those cases, such as in this example, it's usually necessary to instead use the viewer window directly to specify the element that needs to be captured for the purposes of replacing the original image or creating an image collection. There's a drop-down menu in the viewer that allows easy and fast recapturing and adding of representation. The OCR update panel is similar to the image update panel, but appears for failed OCR searches and uses a different set of diagnostics to identify remedies. This failed OCR search provides an example of where there are fewer displayed remedies than successful diagnostic searches. This is because the diagnostics resulted in multiple OCR matches, which usually means the remedy will cause false positives. The successful remedy, text difference, shows that the text will be found if 2 characters are ignored, which might not be acceptable depending on the requirements of the test script. If the remedy is acceptable, there are 2 options for using an OCR remedy. One to simply use the information to resume the execution, and the other to copy the remedy information so the details can be pasted into the OCR search code. Standard search is a remedy type available on both the image update and OCR update panels. Standard search automatically retries the same search with the same parameters. If standard search is successful, it means that the image or OCR search is configured correctly, but more time was needed for the element to appear on the screen, or an adjustment is needed to the search rectangle. When using a standard search remedy, a warning will appear in the logs for the resumed script as a reminder to increase the wait for time for the image or OCR search. The usage of the image update and OCR panels shown so far all rely on manual intervention to troubleshoot and update a problematic image or OCR search. If updates are set to auto, either in the Eggplant functional run menu or when using the image update global property, Eggplant will automatically use a remedy to resume the execution. Any changes are cached only and must be committed inside the Eggplant interface by selecting the auto update warning in the results and choosing Apply the Fix for image searches or Copy Info for OCR searches. Check out our documentation for more information about the various image and OCR diagnostics and the use of the image and OCR update panels.